This is great for Brooklyn, and to use MCU Park as the first time coming out and playing the game of soccer. Soccer has grown so much in Brooklyn. Any given Saturday, you'll go to any of the neighborhood parks and you'll see our young people engage in the sport. And there's something international about the appeal in the borough of Brooklyn, where 47% of Brooklynites speak a language other than English at home. It is the cross-section of all the different cultural groups, and no other sport personifies the energy of diversity more than soccer. From all the different continents, all the different countries, they all emerge on the field and enjoy the game of soccer. Our young people are growing up to play the game every day. It's great for our fight against childhood obesity because it allows our children no longer to sit on the couch, but to get on the field. It's great for camaraderie, teaching young people how to engage in sports together. And it's great that all the young people, even in those economically challenging communities, all they need is a ball and a field to play on. And so we want to say thank you to MCU Park. We want to say thank you to the players. We want to say thank you to the Cosmos. We're looking forward to playing soccer on Saturday, and they're going to show me a few moves after the press conference is over. Thank you, Cosmo. Thank you, players.
Thank you very much, Mr. Borough President. We appreciate you being here today, and thank you for your support. Now let's introduce the head coach of the New York Cosmos, Gio Savarese.
I had the fortune to go to school very close from here, Long Island University. I had the chance to live in Brooklyn Heights, so while we were driving into traffic, I was remembering a lot my time here in Brooklyn. So I'm very excited that we're coming here for the first time to play a match with the Cosmos. So I have to thank you very much, President, for all the work that you did to allow us to play here. MCU Park, for opening the doors for us to be able to play, and we're extremely excited. We know this is a big borough in relations to soccer. So for us, it's an exciting day this weekend coming up to be able to play here. So thank you for all the support, and thank you for everybody to be here.
Just echoes the same sentiments that Gio said. We're very excited to come to Brooklyn. Obviously with New York Cosmos B, this will be our first ever game. So we're very, very excited for what the future holds, and we're very much representing the youth movement with the New York Cosmos as well. So hopefully a lot of future stars that will be gracing the field for the first team will be on display for New York Cosmos B. So very excited to get it kicked off this weekend here in Brooklyn.
I'm also a Brooklynite, born and raised here in Brooklyn, New York, right down in Carroll Gardens. Went to school at St. Francis College, and now currently live in Dyker Heights. For me, this is the ultimate honor to have the New York Cosmos, and followed by Brooklyn Italians versus Cosmos B at MCU Park. Soccer in Brooklyn has grown tremendously, and I would have to credit the New York City Parks Department, the Borough President's office, and many of the political leaders. Just looking at the field here, growing up in Carroll Gardens, we didn't have this. I mean, field turfs now down in Red Hook, where my club plays, Brooklyn Italians, down at Verrazano Sports Complex, and many of the fields that we've had. And we continue to grow, and we continue to have and need more facilities for our kids to play. What I could say about Brooklyn and about this special event is that Brooklyn is the borough which has the most soccer that is played in the 5 boroughs that make up New York City. Kings County is flourishing with soccer all over the place, and we need more fields, we need facilities, we need big facilities, and I would hope and I would pray that the New York Cosmos could eventually play full-time here in Brooklyn, and I would welcome our borough president to make that happen, and hopefully on the other side of the river for our mayor to make that come to life.
Measurements will be made on Thursday. The field will be painted. Soccer, the soccer lines is coming Thursday. There's still going to be some area in which you're going to see some ground, but it's a beautiful turf. It's a nice place to be able to play soccer. So we're excited to be able to play. The surface looks fantastic, and we're just going to try to use the most that we can to make the field as big as we can.
So we're very excited to have the opportunity to play in front of the fans, to play here in Brooklyn, and we're expecting a very good game. So we're looking forward to it.
Para mí es, yo creo que la primera vez que New York Cosmos va a jugar en Brooklyn. Yo creo que es un partido muy especial. New York Cosmos está creciendo y quiere tener fans de todas las partes de Nueva York. Y yo creo que bueno, que el partido del sábado esperemos que la gente se divierta, que esté el campo lleno y que bueno, que podamos venir muchas más veces, ¿no? Y crear esa afición para que el New York Cosmos pues crezca todo lo posible, ¿no? Bueno, de momento lo principal, yo creo que el rendimiento colectivo está siendo bueno en los primeros 4 partidos. Estamos primeros en la tabla, pero sabemos que el primer torneo es muy corto y que cualquier error, cualquier partido que podamos perder puntos, luego se nos complicaría. Entonces, bueno, vamos a seguir trabajando y bueno, mejorando cosas que yo creo que todavía se pueden mejorar. Y a nivel personal, creo que todavía puedo dar mucho más. Cada partido he tenido problemas físicos en varios de ellos. Durante la semana no he podido entrenar regularmente. Ya en la semana pasada ya entrené mejor, esta me encuentro mucho mejor. Espero que mi rendimiento individual pues también pueda ir mejorando.
Y en cuanto a la vinculación con la academia, ¿cómo lo estás sintiendo, el trabajo que estás haciendo más allá de lo futbolístico?
Bueno, el trabajo de la academia de momento está un poco más aparcado. Yo creo que es un proyecto que va a ir saliendo poco a poco. Todavía no hemos empezado con el Cosmos B, pero sobre todo con los más pequeños habrá que esperar hasta la próxima temporada para empezar, pero bueno, ya trabajando con muchas ideas y bueno, planificando un poco el futuro, ¿no?
Te quiero preguntar un poco del futuro, si te ves de alguna forma vinculado a Real Madrid en entrenamientos o a cuestión organizativa.
De momento estoy vinculado a New York Cosmos. El Real Madrid es mi casa, es mi club, he estado casi 20 años allí y posiblemente haya un momento en el que nos podamos encontrar, ¿no? Pero de momento lo que quiero es estar aquí en Nueva York, aportar toda mi experiencia al Cosmos, al soccer en Estados Unidos, el poder ayudar y aportar todas mis vivencias, y mi cabeza ahora mismo está aquí en Nueva York, ¿no? Ya el momento del Real Madrid no sé si llegará, pero puede ser que sea muy posible, ¿no? Claro, sigo al equipo y disfrutando y esperando que ahora llegan los momentos más bonitos y que se puedan conseguir los objetivos, ¿no? De ganar los títulos.
Soccer, a specific stadium. Most of the efforts have been at Elmont area. Now with this movement into Brooklyn, would Brooklyn be a possibility? Is the team looking at Brooklyn maybe as a home for the team?
What I have to say is that we are committed to be able to build a stadium. And the borough that makes it happen is the one that we're going to decide to be. And Brooklyn is welcome us here. We do have a project. We have to, wait for the right procedure. You all aware of what we have done so far. We first have to be able to understand that part. But the team is ready to be able to have a stadium. And for me as a coach, I can say just this. The office, the general manager, they will know a lot more to say about the question that you asked.